Elections are still coming in, but we still have a few of the earliest results on some of the major issues in our communities coming up. And last night, Representative Gina Mosbracher stopped by Camp Hope in Yakima to get a first-hand look at those who have been impacted by the opioid crisis.
And drier conditions take grip with cooler temperatures as well. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday.
Already the middle of the week.
Yes, it's all downhill from here. And if you have Friday off, Veterans Day, since Veterans Day is on Saturday, a lot of folks have Friday off, then you're already past midweek.
There you go. So
yes.
We're cruising on by the
we
work week
are
already.
Cruising, absolutely. But we're seeing cooler temperatures this morning, but drier conditions. So kind of yin and yang kind of thing. Let's take a look outside. And pretty calm this morning, but we are looking at, again, cooler temperatures coming through for the next couple of days at least, probably into your Veterans Day weekend. Let's take a look at those temperatures right now. And actually, they're a touch warmer than we expected in some of our areas. 32 though right now in the Tri-Cities. 42, we have some winds coming through, kind of the last gusts of this system that we've been seeing for the past couple of days. That will slow down for Ellensburg, and thus their temperatures will drop in Ellensburg. And if you ever wonder why we don't have a couple of the degrees in some of the cities like at Hermiston, well, their weather stations just aren't transmitting what they've got. So hopefully they'll be back in an hour. So we are looking at plenty of sunshine today, highs in the lower 50s. So we are cooler throughout our areas. So dry conditions, light winds as we get on into the morning, and could see fog return tomorrow. And we do look like some showers returning tomorrow night, but a summery day. No, it's a sunshiny day. Light winds and dry, chilly morning. I'll get you ready for that in your Veterans Day weekend. My first alert weather forecast, it's coming up in about 10 minutes.
Yesterday was Election Day, and several big issues facing our communities were on the ballots. Here are a few of the early results. In Benton County, Proposition 1 is for the continued local sales and use tax for public safety needs. This proposition continues funding for law enforcement officers, crime prevention, courts, and clerks and prosecutors. The county is asking for 0.3%, about 30 cents on a $100 purchase. Currently, the people are in favor of the proposition with a 74.5% of the votes. Franklin County Fire District 3 is asking for an increase of the property tax levy rate to $1.34 per $1,000 assessed valuation. This is an effort to fund the fire protection and emergency medical services, maintenance, staffing, training, facilities, and equipment. Voters are currently leaning towards rejecting the 6-year levy lift by less than 70 votes. Walla Walla County Fire District 5 is asking for a 6-year levy lid lift. They want the property tax levy rate to increase to $1.38 per $1,000 assessed valuation for the 2024 collection fund. This also goes toward fire protection, emergency medical services, staffing, training, facilities, and equipment. Currently, it appears voters are in favor of the levy by a fair margin, with nearly 2/3 of the votes approving the levy. Snoqualmie Pass Fire and Rescue in Kittitas County is asking for a property tax levy to $1 per $1,000 of assessed valuation. This funding would help maintain and improve fire protection, emergency medical services, and provide for firefighter safety. Voters appear to be on the track to approve the levy in its early stages, with 69.5% of the votes. We'll continue to update you through the day as the results come in, and we'll have the latest numbers on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Washington State Representative Gina Mosbracher is touring the communities in the 14th District that have been hit hard by the fentanyl crisis. And last night she stopped at Camp Hope in Yakima to hear from people who had experiences with both homelessness and addiction. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell was there and got to hear their stories firsthand and what they told Representative Mosbracher they need to address the crisis.
I've been through it all. I've seen what this epidemic of fentanyl is doing to our country, and quite frankly, I gotta say it's a nightmare.
More than 250 people have died of an overdose in Yakima County in just the past 3 years.
I prayed to God to save my life because I knew what I was doing was killing me.
It's a crisis that's leaving grieving family members behind.
Right before he went to jail, he was telling me, Mom, I want to go to treatment. I really need help. Can you help me? I should have said, okay, whenever you're ready. No, I should have just stopped everything and took it right then. But I didn't, and now it's gone.
Person after person stressing early and immediate intervention as a key to dealing with the crisis.
I was beat, battered, and broken. I was ready to take any help that I could, but I had no place to go.
Sitting in county jail, they asked him if he wanted help and made sure he got it when he was released.
I needed them to pick me up from the jail and take me straight to the treatment center, and the treatment center helped me get into a home. If we could just go to those people at a time when they really need it and they might just accept it, I feel like that just might help them the most.
It's something Camp Hope is working on, partnering with Comprehensive Healthcare to build a behavioral health center made of shipping containers right there at the shelter.
It's completely different when the services are coming to the individuals versus them trying to navigate this in the midst of a substance use disorder, a mental health disorder, or co-occurring disorders. And so for them to actually be able to be here, feel safe, and be able to build a relationship where they feel like they can walk into that behavioral health center is going to be huge.
The center, paid for by more than $1 million in state funds that Representative Mossbrucker helped to secure.
We heard from people even tonight. I need mental health help. I don't have transportation. I don't have insurance. There were all these barriers. So actually putting that treatment center right in the heart of a very successful Camp Hope, we're breaking those barriers in order to make something happen.
Mossbrucker says she'll be using what she learned at Camp Hope to help her with legislation on the fentanyl crisis that she's working on for the upcoming session. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
They say the goal is to have that behavioral health center at Camp Hope up and running next summer. Kennewick Mayor Bill McKay resigned before the regular City Council meeting Tuesday night. Mayor Pro Tem Gretel Crawford read the resignation letter to the council and before chambers before the meeting started. It read, "As of today, I am resigning from my position as mayor and as a member of City Council. It has been a pleasure to serve the citizens of Kennewick, but I'm looking forward to spending more time with family and seeing the world. Wish you all the best." McKay was elected as mayor in 2022. According to the City of Kennewick, Mayor Pro Tem Crawford will serve as the administrative lead for the council. The council will select the next 2-year term for both the mayor and mayor pro tem positions in January of 2024. A Walla Walla residence was damaged after an early morning fire sparked in a home on the 500 block of School Avenue yesterday. A caller told authorities the fire started in the ceiling of a restroom on the home's first floor. Everyone inside got out safely, and fire officials credit working smoke detectors for making that happen. Investigators say an overheated ceiling exhaust fan in the restroom sparked the fire. Damage is estimated at $25,000. We'll return in just a moment, but first, Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at the weather.
Welcome to Wednesday, everyone, and get ready for dry conditions this morning, but it is going to be chilly. I'll get you ready for more showers on the way this week. That's my first alert weather forecast coming up.
As we learn more about attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, it's important to keep an eye out for the signs of undiagnosed ADHD in adults. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Thank you for getting groceries, Mika.
Of course. Happy to help. Will Medicare cover any of these bills?
I thought it would, but it doesn't.
We'll get through this. I will always be here for you.
I know. But what about you? I don't ever want you to be in this situation.
Don't worry, Dad. With WA Cares, I'm earning long-term care benefits with each paycheck. That money will be there when I need it.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Is your home in need of a remodel? Then transform your living space with help from Costless Carpet.
Have you heard about Costless Carpet's new Rhino SPC? It's changing the flooring industry. Durable, waterproof, with amazing looks that are blowing our customers away. Rhino SPC has 20 and 30 mil wear layers, making it more durable and easy to install. Costless Carpet stocks over 25 different visuals and has wide plank woods and 12 by 24 tile designs too. To find your nearest store, visit costlesscarpet.com.
At Bruce Heating & Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating & Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating & Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
It's not what you park in your driveway that makes it home. At McCurley, we understand that. And that's why we go beyond the transaction to provide a complete ownership experience. Because it's the people, the experiences, and the memories awaiting you that make it home. And your vehicle is how you get there.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
One good round deserves another at Zentel Creek Golf Club in Kennewick. Stay warm inside with state-of-the-art golf simulators, or book banquet space for your next family or professional event. Weekends liven up with select live music events throughout the season. Go to zentelcreek.com to find the list of live music options. And make reservations for golf, dinner, drinks, and fun all year round.
Affordable? Yeah, we got that. Stylish? Got that covered too. Quality? You can bet on it. And during the Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row, you'll find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedrooms and kids' beds, and mattresses. Plus, decorating your home just got easier with 4 years, no interest. And to salute our armed forces, all veterans and active duty military get a special in-store offer. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Veterans Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
An awesome flight over Bayview. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, it's one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders in childhood, and often attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, continues through adulthood. Some adults who weren't diagnosed as children may not even be aware they have it. The condition can cause all sorts of issues and life disruptions. Adults with ADHD may be tempted to take unnecessary risks, have difficulty waiting in line or driving in heavy traffic. They may be fidgety, have mood swings, or low stress tolerance.
So people will get in trouble at work. They may get reprimanded for not completing assignments. They may have trouble in their social life.
According to the Mayo Clinic, adults with ADHD have increased substance abuse risk, have an increased risk of marital stress or divorce, and are more likely to get into car crashes. Well, Benton Franklin Health District has reported the first flu-related death of the season in the state of Washington. According to the Health District, a Franklin County woman in her 70s has died. It also says this serves as an important reminder to get a flu shot, which will be protecting you for 2 weeks after you receive it. It's also a warning about protecting your health during indoor holiday gatherings, as RSV and COVID also continue to circulate. Coming up, fans of the beloved giant pandas at the National Zoo are saying their final goodbyes as the animals are expected to head back to China as early as today. Hi, buddies. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Let me get you ready for your Wednesday and an upcoming Veterans Day weekend. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thanks for yielding.
Thank you.
Thanks for yielding. Ben Franklin Transit bus drivers would like to say thank you for yielding. When buses are getting back into traffic after a stop, you help keep traffic moving and buses on schedule. You increase the safety of everyone around you. You are following state law. And of course, you're helping our skilled and dedicated drivers get us all where we need to go. Learn more at bft.org.
Is Medicare planning the last thing on your list? If you're approaching retirement age, contact the professionals at Stand Fortier Insurance Services and get answers to all your Medicare insurance questions. Let Stand Fortier guide you through the Medicare maze. Stand Fortier Insurance Services, bringing clarity to the complex.
If you're injured on the job, you need an experienced workers' comp attorney.
Workers' compensation is complex. It has its own laws, doctors, courts, and judges.
For years as an assistant attorney general, I represented labor and industries. Now, I fight for injured workers.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411, Bothwell and Hamill.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Dear 2030, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota. To learn more about Toyota certified used vehicles, see your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And yes, we are looking at much calmer conditions this morning. For most of our areas, the winds have definitely died down, but you can see in some of the trees on our Skycam that a lot of the leaves are off, particularly these ones. They were beautifully red yesterday, but the winds, well, they kind of de-leaved them, and that's going to continue as we see winds pick up maybe this weekend, but not today. A little bit of cloud coverage coming in our morning hours, and that is one of the contributors to keeping us a little bit warmer than expected. And we also have winds coming into Ellensburg, making that area warmer as well. But we've mostly clear skies for your Wednesday and overnight tonight. Then we'll see clouds start to roll in, and Thursday, tomorrow evening, we do expect to see a little bit of shower activity coming through and persisting into very early on Friday, and then that will subside, and we'll be looking at nicer conditions on our Friday. We have a slight chance of a little bit of shower activity for our weekend, but the closer we get to it, the less it appears so. So hopefully that holds true. So right now, 32 in the Tri-Cities, 38 in Pendleton, mid to lower 30s. So quite a bit cooler than we saw yesterday. Still 42 in Ellensburg due to some winds coming in, but that will change very quickly today. So our temperature trend, we're going to see a little bit of a dip as we head into tomorrow. And then other than that, we are right around our average for all of our cities. So most of our cities are going to see mid to lower 50s today, tomorrow, and into our weekend and well into our next work week. Just get ready for a bit of a chilly Thursday on the way. So wind speeds, we're seeing a little bit heavier winds, Ellensburg and Walla Walla. These will subside as the day goes on, and pretty much light winds today and tomorrow. We'll see a little bit pick up for our weekend, so some breezy conditions at times. Then light winds will greet us as we get into our next work week, including Sunday. So a little bit of breeze on Friday and Saturday. So let's take a look at our highs today. Again, we're cooler than we have been, lower 50s for Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg, though, a little warmer today at 51. We're at the mid to lower 50s, even 49 for Connell. That is definitely our cool spot. And over in the Blue Mountain region, we're in those lower 50s. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. And as we head towards that Veterans Day, again, Veterans Day, most people will have Friday off, but Veterans Day is actually on Saturday. We are looking at a little bit of fog tomorrow, and then things will hopefully improve as we get into our weekend. Slight chance of some shower activity. Overnight lows for Yakima below the freezing mark till we get to our weekend. So our weekend is slowly getting a little bit warmer and a little bit drier as we get closer. Tri-Cities area could see that fog tomorrow morning. Hence also those cooler temperatures. Fog definitely blunts our temperatures. Then we'll be in those mid-50s for your weekend. Overnight lows above the freezing level. Just so late night tonight into tomorrow. For the Walla Walla area, right around the 50-degree mark, then upper 50s for your weekend. 20% chance of showers on Friday. So looks like we could see a little bit of shower activity next week. So for today, should see quite a lot of sunshine. Winds dying down if you're seeing winds today. And again, dry conditions, but keep an eye out for fog tomorrow morning.
Now to the pandemonium in Washington, D.C. It's a bittersweet goodbye at the National Zoo as some beloved animals prepare to head home. Here's ABC's Andrea Fuji.
This morning, fans of the beloved giant pandas at the National Zoo are saying final goodbyes as the animals prepare to head back to China as early as today.
We know they go to China for a higher purpose, to be a part of the breeding program.
The Chinese pandas, Mei Shang and Tian Tian, arrived at the National Zoo in 2000. They were only supposed to be on loan from China for 10 years, but the agreement was renewed 3 times. And in 2020, they had a baby boy. But efforts to renew the agreement again failed. Experts say it's a sign of worsening relations between the U.S. and China.
I am really sad because I know these animals as individuals, but when I think about what we're doing for a whole species, it makes the hurt a little bit less.
Pandas are no longer considered an endangered species, with the giant panda population now growing. Zoo workers say that's partly because of their work here.
He doesn't flinch when they put the needle in. He also gets voluntary blood pressure readings. The cuff goes right around his arm, inflates, deflates. He's also had abdominal ultrasounds, cardiac ultrasounds, and he's also had x-rays done on his chest.
The pandas will leave on a special FedEx flight called the Panda Express and will travel with 300 pounds of bamboo to munch on. Workers say the send-off will be emotional for both the people and the animals.
If he did not trust us and we didn't build that relationship with him, we would not be nearly as successful as we have been.
Only 4 pandas will remain in the U.S., and those are at the Atlanta Zoo. Their agreement with China expires next year. As for U.S.-Chinese relations, President Biden and China's president will meet at an economic summit in San Francisco next week. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, the London Zoo is offering tourists a unique Christmas experience that lets visitors get up close and personal with some of the animals.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. I'm a local bee. I started painting houses, and here I am. So what do? We're a local painting company. We paint exterior, we do interior painting, and cabinetry as well. And we're here to take care of everybody, even the DIYers. And so why shouldn't you do this by yourself? Because of our combined 15 years of experience painting homes in the Tri-Cities area. So if you're interested in a free estimate, visit our website or call us at 509-591-8160.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Dear Detour, you took us off-road on the gnarliest trails. You asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with its stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Hot, love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's not what you park in your driveway that makes it home. At McCurley, we understand that. And that's why we go beyond the transaction to provide a complete ownership experience. Because it's the people, the experiences, and the memories awaiting you that make it home. And your vehicle is how you get there.
Find your way home in a new, used, or certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Chevrolet.
When it comes to your loved ones, you want the best care possible. Being home surrounded by the things you love is vital for quality of life. That's where affordable at-home care comes in. We offer personalized home care plans to fit your specific needs. And for all new customers, your first hour is always free. Our experienced, loving, and caring staff is dedicated to serving you. Call us today for a free consultation. At Affordable in Home Care, we do more than just visit.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. If you're looking for a unique holiday experience, you may want to consider heading across the pond. The London Zoo is offering sleepovers from December 18th to December 30th. Guests will stay at a Winter Wonderland Lodge in the heart of the zoo.
After checking in, they will get an exclusive tour of the Lion's Den. Sweet. Before making presents for the animals. Making presents for the animals. All right. Toasting marshmallows on a fire pit and enjoying a behind-the-scenes peek at the zoo's nocturnal residence. The experience includes 2 full days of zoo entry at both the London and Whipsnade Snooze. Snooze or snooze. Whipsnade? That's very British.
Yes, it is.
What do you think?
That sounds exciting. Sounds like a fun little Christmas getaway.
Sure. It's a lot of zoo, though.
It's a lot of zoo. But you know what? Kind of sounds fun.
It does. It does. Here's a fun fact. I've never been to a zoo.
Any zoo ever?
I've been to aquariums, but never a zoo.
Why? Okay.
Just never got around to it. Maybe this is my chance.
It may be.
Quick look outside, everyone. We have a dry morning, but it is chilly out there for many of our cities. I'll get you ready for your Wednesday coming up next.
And next on Good Morning Northwest, 2023's election night had several hotly contested issues on ballots across the country that could have ripple effects on the national level. And once again, the United States government finds itself on the edge of a government shutdown. We'll tell you why coming up.
In today's Tech Bites, Apple has released its latest iOS 17 update as a remedy for several bugs. It fixes a problem with Apple Pay and other features that become unavailable after charging the iPhone 15 with wireless chargers in certain vehicles. And an update for the Apple Watch fixes a battery drain issue. Just in time for Black Friday, Google has new ways for shoppers to find deals. The additions include a deals destination page on the main search platform. There are also new shopping features for Chrome, including the latest deals and discounts on previously searched items. And finally, Waze is helping drivers avoid crash-prone areas. The Maps app is now offering crash history alerts. The notifications are based on reports from Waze users and also uses AI analysis. I accidentally went down one of these roads, but quickly realized the error of my ways. Those are your Tech Bites.
While serving in Iraq, our vehicle was hit, and it was bad. Back home, I had to learn to live with the scars, both visible and invisible. Having someone on your side means everything.
DAV helps veterans like LaToya get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is overcoming my wounds so I can help other veterans.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
How you feel can be affected by the bacteria in your gut. Try New Align Probiotic Bloating Relief plus Food Digestion. It contains a probiotic to help relieve occasional bloating, plus vitamin B12 to aid digestion. Try Align Probiotic.
Now's the time for cleaner indoor air with an air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer. You've known us for carpet cleaning, but we've been cleaning air ducts for over 20 years. We do things the right way, cleaning your entire system. So if you need an air duct cleaning, call 1-800-STEAMER today.
Some major issues were on ballots across the country this election day. We'll break down the national results of the 2023 elections coming up. And following her remarks in opposition of the Israeli government's actions in Gaza, Palestinian American Representative Rashida Tlaib has been censured by the House.
And drier conditions take grip with cooler temperatures as well. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday. All right, we were talking about zoos earlier.
Yes.
I want to get back to it. So, when you go to a zoo, is it like going to a fair? Is there like places to eat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do. There's gift shops.
Sure.
There's
I'm sure interactive exhibits.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot to see, and usually over like a wide spread area, and so it's a lot of walking.
Sure.
Between the different exhibits and seeing which animal you want to see.
Sweet. Are there giraffes?
I've seen some.
I'd like to see a
some in
giraffe.
various zoos.
Yeah. So anyways, I have never seen a zoo, so I was just asking her what it's like. All right, let's take a look outside. I'll let you know what it's like outside. And for you today, we are looking very calm this morning in most of our areas, seeing a little bit of wind, Ellensburg and Walla Walla areas. Those will be slowing down, and we have cool temperatures this morning. 41 Ellensburg, our hotspot, due to that wind. Other than that, we're in the mid to upper to lower 30s, so chilly morning. We're going to be seeing another chilly morning tomorrow morning. We could even see fog reappear tomorrow as well, so we're keeping a close eye on that. Today, plenty of sunshine. Highs are going to be in the mid to lower 50s, so a little bit cooler than it has been, but still pretty darn nice for this time of year. And we're going to be right around our average temperatures today. We're going to have a little bit of a cooler day tomorrow, especially with that fog kind of holding back our temperatures. Then we'll return to our averages as we get into our Veterans Day weekend. So let me get you ready for that. So chilly morning, light winds and dry today, and a sunshiny day. I'll get you ready for that in my first alert weather forecast coming up in 10 or so minutes.
We begin with Democrats scoring big at the polls, driven by the battle over abortion rights. Democrats in Virginia took control of both houses of legislature, delivering a blow to Governor Glenn Youngkin's push for a 15-week abortion ban. And voters in Ohio overwhelmingly backed a constitutional amendment on abortion rights. Liz Landers with the takeaway on the biggest races of the night.
Voters in at least 37 states took to the polls for Election Day Tuesday. And the big takeaway, abortion access remains a top issue for voters, with Ohio enshrining abortion protections in the state constitution. The state becoming the 7th to protect abortion access through the ballot box since the Supreme Court struck down Roe v. Wade in 2022.
And a unifying theme around abortion rights and the way that voters are reacting to it and responding to it that continues to reflect badly on the Republican Party.
And doctors in that state sighing in collective relief.
Doctors will now be able to provide abortion care, contraception care, miscarriage managed, in vitro fertilization, all of that. Because now it's in our Constitution.
Another state where abortion access played a factor, Virginia, where Democrats won control of both legislative chambers, flipping the House of Delegates and maintaining control of the state Senate.
Hold the House, flip the Senate.
The results were a rebuke to GOP Governor Glenn Youngkin, who campaigned heavily for Republicans who promised to pass a 15-week abortion ban with exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother. In solidly Republican Kentucky, Democratic Governor Andy Beshear won re-election while attacking his state's no exemptions abortion ban as extreme. The lone bright spot for Republicans?
This victory sure is sweet.
In the Deep South, Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves clinched re-election, beating out Elvis Presley's second cousin.
We all now know what it means in a state like Mississippi when you stand up to the national liberals.
And there were a few firsts from Tuesday's races. Philadelphia has its first female mayor, and the Virginia House of Delegates will have its first black speaker ever. Tuesday night, the House passed a GOP-led resolution to censure the first Palestinian-American woman to serve in Congress over critical comments she made of Israel. The House voted 234 to 188 to censure Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib of Michigan. 4 Republicans voted against the resolution and 22 Democrats voted in support of the censure. Last week, Tlaib posted a video to social media featuring clips of protesters chanting "From the river to the sea." That saying is considered anti-Semitic by the Anti-Defamation League, a Jewish advocacy group whose CEO has that anti-Zionism equates to anti-Semitism.
Can we please stop misrepresenting Representative Tlaib's words? She does not want to kill Jews. She is not in support of Hamas. She is speaking as someone who is the only Palestinian American in U.S. history to serve in this body. Without her voice, we would lack even more empathy for the people of Palestine.
Before the vote, Tlaib delivered an emotional speech on the House floor. She said her criticism of the Israeli government shouldn't be viewed as anti-Semitic. Congress has 9 days to prevent a potential government shutdown, and so far, House Republicans don't have a concrete plan to keep things running. Speaker Mike Johnson and GOP lawmakers in the House went through a series of ideas Tuesday, including a short-term spending bill through January 19th. If some Republicans in the House are against any sort of short-term spending bill, Johnson would need Democratic support, and that might be an uphill climb. A government shutdown occurs when Congress doesn't pass funding for the federal government without something like a short-term bill. That could cause many problems for the country, including the halting of construction projects and disruption in food safety inspections. Johnson has until November 17th to deal with his conference, the Democratic-controlled Senate, and the Biden White House.
Bipartisanship is the word. Just one side passing a bill just with one party and sending it over is not going to be a very good way to move things forward.
According to professional services firm Ernst & Young, the U.S. would have lost $6 billion per week had Congress not prevented a government shutdown earlier this year. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your weather forecast.
We've made it to Wednesday, everyone, and we have a dry morning, but it is chilly in many of our cities. I'll get you ready for that and a return of fog and showers tomorrow. That's coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
A new report is revealing some surprising, or to some unsurprising, news that the 2023 housing market is the least affordable in nearly 40 years.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. And with the rain, snow, and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Get your free roof assessment today. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let M&M Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
For 25 years, you have chosen Smart Law as your legal team. Times may change, but our commitment to you remains the same. We believe everyone has the right to exceptional legal representation. From all of us at Smart Law, we thank you for your trust and will continue to serve and fight for our clients and their loved ones. Smart Law, smart choice.
For the first time, Cage Warriors Northwest MMA comes to Legends Casino Hotel Saturday, November 18th. See Yakima MMA's George Alcala and Richard Foster defend their home turf against Johnny Robles and Larry Gonzalez, plus up to 7 other bouts. Tickets start at just $40 and are available now at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss action-packed MMA, presented by Northwest Fight Promotions, only at Legends Casino Hotel Saturday, November 18th. Get your tickets now.
For a limited time, save over 45% on this family-size Samsung fridge. This is our lowest price ever.
This Samsung French door is designed with a modern look to accent your kitchen.
Come in while supplies last. Fred's has this Samsung fridge on sale for only $13.99.
Save $1,200 on a Samsung French door refrigerator that's in stock and ready for pickup or delivery.
Save big at Fred's Black Friday sale.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra. Welcome back, everyone. Well, discouraging news for potential home buyers. New research shows this is the least affordable housing market since the mid-'80s. The report from Intercontinental Exchange shows more of a person's household income goes towards paying a mortgage than in recent years. High interest rates and the high cost for housing are to blame. The report shows the trend over the past 35 years was housing cost about 25% of a family's income. It now stands at nearly 41%. On the flip side, that means existing homeowners are enjoying increased wealth on their properties. A growing number of Americans are cracking into their retirement fund nest eggs to help pay bills. That's according to a report from Bank of America. BOA says the number of 401k plan participants pulling cash out has increased by 27% since the first quarter of this year. That's over 18,000 people, the highest level in the 5 quarters the bank has been tracking this data. The average withdrawal just over $5,000. Despite high GDP numbers and low unemployment, Americans are clearly still facing a cash crunch caused by high inflation and rising cost of living. They're not only tapping into retirement funds, the same report also found that the share of households newly delinquent on credit cards is at their highest level in a dozen years. Some good news, BOA says they have more than 4 million plan participants, so the total number of people dipping into retirement funds is still under 0.6%. The report also found that Gen Z and millennials are ramping up their contributions. A new survey shows that 3 out of 4 Americans would prefer a 4-day work week. The poll taken by Gallup in collaboration with Bentley University says the option would still amount to a 40-hour work week. That would be 4 consecutive 10-hour days. In the survey of 3,200 working adults, 77% believe the 4-day work week would be ideal. The 4-day work week was deemed less important for those who worked remotely. The second most sought after benefit involved paid mental health days. 74% of responders polled were in favor of that, and 65% also requested free mental health counseling sessions. Coming up, the 57th Annual Country Music Association Awards will be live tonight on Apple Valley News Now from Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll have a preview coming up. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. That is next on Good Morning Northwest.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, there's more behind the store.
Country music's biggest night has explosive collaborations. And country music's biggest stars come together for a tribute to Jimmy Buffett.
Let's go!
Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning host the CMA Awards live tonight on ABC.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen. And action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Elevate your lifestyle and embrace your home's full potential with exclusive furnishings and expert interior design you'll find only at Spencer Carlson. Our dedicated team of professional designers will bring your vision to life. For a limited time, save up to 35% off select Lexington, Simply Amish, and Metal furnishings. During our Home for the Holidays sale, you'll fall in love with the process just as much as you'll cherish the results. Spencer Carlson, unsurpassed furniture and design for life.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. Very calm this morning. We have a little bit of wind in Walla Walla and Ellensburg, but other than that, seeing very calm conditions and chilly conditions. We have a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, but we are staying dry for our Wednesday, and looks like we're staying dry until we get to tomorrow evening. Well, let's take a look. Plenty of clear skies throughout our days, so this early morning clouds will move on. We have a little bit of cloud coverage coming in tomorrow, and then by our evening hours for tomorrow evening, we have shower activity pretty briefly coming through midnight, and then it'll be on the way out. A little bit of snow and rain for the rain-snow mix pretty much for the Cascades Friday early. So looking at more clear skies on Friday. So just a little bit of shower activity on the way. So 40 degrees right now in Ellensburg due to that wind coming into the area. Other than that, we're in the mid to upper to lower 30s, but much cooler than it has been. We were in the mid 50s to mid 40s for the last couple of mornings. We should be even cooler tomorrow morning at this time with a good chance of fog coming in to at least tomorrow. So temperatures today, our highs are going to be right around our average. We're going to see a little bit of a dip tomorrow that could be due to the fog taking grip, but then we'll be looking at average temperatures as we head into our weekend. So for all of our cities, mid to lower 50s, at worst upper 40s for the next couple of days besides tomorrow into our next work week. So a little bit of wind going on, as I said, Walla Walla and Ellensburg areas. Those should die down as well. We do expect to see light winds, and that light winds will continue into tomorrow, hence that chance of fog. But we'll see winds start to pick up Friday and maybe 10 to 15 mile per hour on Saturday. So a little bit of breezy conditions for the beginning of your weekend on your Veterans Day on Saturday. And then things will settle down into our next work week as we're barreling towards the middle part of November. So let's take a look at our highs today. We're mired right there in the lower 50s for Yakima, Toppenish, Ellensburg areas. Oddly enough, Ellensburg warmer today than they were yesterday. All of our areas besides Ellensburg are cooler, right in the mid to lower 50s today for the Mid-Columbia, even 49 for Connell. Over in the Blue Mountain region, right in those lower 50s, right where we were yesterday. They kind of got a head start on the cooling trend. So tomorrow, again, will be cooler for all of our areas. Besides tomorrow, we're in the mid to lower 50s for the week ahead. That includes Veterans Day. That's our warmest day. Overnight lows will improve to above the freezing level Friday late night. So just get ready for below freezing or at freezing temperatures as we get to tonight and tomorrow overnight periods. In the Tri-Cities area, 47 tomorrow, then mid-50s pretty much for the week ahead. A little bit more cloud coverage next week. And again, we do have some chances of showers, but should be pretty light if they show up Saturday through Tuesday. And then overnight lows above the freezing level, just so overnight tonight. In the Walla Walla area, overnight tonight, right at the freezing mark. Then other than that, we're above it and going to be staying right in those mid to upper 50s besides tomorrow. So get ready for plenty of sunshine today, light winds. Should be a pretty darn nice November day, but do get ready for a chance of fog tomorrow morning and a chance of shower activity tomorrow night.
We now go to the biggest night in country music, the 57th annual CMA Awards, taking over Nashville and airing right here on ABC. ABC's Morgan Norwood has more on the all-star performers, nominees, and special guests.
It's country music's biggest night.
This is the Super Bowl of country music.
The 57th annual CMA Awards back in the country music capital of Nashville, Tennessee, highlighting the genre's hottest hitmakers. It's a three-peat for Luke Bryan, the country music star returning to host for third year.
I just love getting more comfortable in the role.
And sharing the stage once again with legendary quarterback and NFL Hall of Famer Peyton Manning.
With Luke Bryan as your co-host, it's easy to laugh and easy to have fun.
The show boasting a star-studded lineup with five-time nominee and first-time performer Jelly Roll opening the show.
I only talk to God when I need a favor.
Kenny Chesney, Alan Jackson, Zac Brown Band bringing Margaritaville to Nashville.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
The all-star trio set to honor the late Jimmy Buffett with a medley of his greatest hits. But as much as the CMAs are about honoring the icons of country, it's also about introducing the next wave of country music talent. And taking the stage, Luke Combs, Post Malone, Chris Stapleton, and Kelsey Ballerini.
I'm singing Leave Me Again. It's all about peace and closure and moving forward with love and happiness and the want for that for everyone.
But the big question is, who's going home with that coveted Entertainer of the Year award? Carrie Underwood going head-to-head with Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, and Morgan Wallen. So kick off your boots, kick up your heels, and tune into ABC to find out. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
When we come back, a sheep that's been stuck at the base of a cliff in Scotland for over 2 years has finally been rescued. How the world's loneliest sheep wound up being not so lonely anymore. That's next.
This morning on Good Morning America, Peyton Manning and Luke Bryan take over your morning.
I'm looking forward to it.
On the morning of the CMA Awards. And just wait until you see what they reveal.
I'm excited.
This morning on
Good Morning America.
Good morning, America.
The DQ Cheeseburger Lovers Deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
Pro-level performance at work and at home. Right now, save on steel gas and battery blowers. Real STIHL. Find yours.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV. With the all-new Xumo Stream Box, it's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Save big at Buy Mart with our latest savings book, arriving in members' mailboxes this week. With 16 pages of store-wide savings, Buy Mart members save more. Signature men's and women's jeans by Levi Strauss are just $19.99. All lined and quilted flannels are 50% off, and all winter boots are $10 off. Plus, save on your next adventure with the Coleman Brazos sleeping bag, now just $19.99. Find it for less in our latest savings book at Buy Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Next ET, Kelly Clarkson on Life in New York and taking on another gig.
I'm slightly terrified that people have that much confidence in me.
Plus, Hawaii Week rolls on with Zachary Knighton. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
World News Tonight with David Muir, twice each day. Apple Valley News Now.
All right, folks, let's take a little bit of a closer look at home. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday so far. Calm morning out there. We do have highs today, just a bit cooler for most of our areas, but a little warmer today for Ellensburg. 51 over in the Yakima Valley. We're right in those lower 50s across the board. And again, mostly sunny skies today. Should be a beautiful day. Partly cloudy for the Mid-Columbia, mid to lower 40s, or 50s, excuse me, 49. For Connell, and in the Blue Mountain region, Boardman is warm. 53, we're in mid to lower 50s, except for our cool spot, Athena, at 48.
The world's loneliest sheep is no longer lonely.
Oh, well,
lonely
good.
no more.
That makes me sad.
After being rescued from a cliff in Scotland. CNN's Jeannie Moose has the story of Fiona, now famous and not so bad off.
At the base of a cliff on the Scottish coast lived the world's loneliest sheep. No, this isn't some fairy tale. Fiona actually lived here in a cave for at least 2 years.
Hello, darling.
It's presumed Fiona fell down the hill when she was young, but no one had the will or a way to rescue her until now.
Fiona has arrived. She's doing absolutely phenomenal.
A group of 5 farmers rescued Fiona. They climbed down, put her in a canvas feed bag, and winched her up with a little hole for her nose.
She was so relaxed throughout the whole thing. As we were bringing her up, she was actually nibbling at the grass. It was surreal. I've never seen anything like it.
Fiona was looking pretty scraggly.
Fiona.
But even after they sheared off 20 pounds, she was still overweight.
Look how chubby she is.
Actually, there had been a sort of race to rescue her. Animal rights activists had been visiting Fiona in recent days, getting her used to people before they say they planned to bring her up. But the farmers beat them to it and took Fiona to Delscon Farm Fun.
We're going to give Fiona a 5-star home.
A farm park the public pays to visit. The animal activists started a petition to send Fiona to a sanctuary, and they protested outside the farm.
Saying free Fiona, which is completely ridiculous.
But the protesters say,
Sheepy's going to be made into a circus.
Will the public flock to Fiona? As the headline says, all by myself, no more. The Celine Dion of sheep.
Don't wanna be all by
Jeannie Moose, CNN, New York.
I just want to know how Fiona got there and how long she's actually been there for. They said at least 2 years.
2 years. And nothing's sadder than when a sheep hasn't been shorn
yes.
in a while because their coat gets so heavy.
So
but
heavy and
I've
matted.
seen worse cases of sheep who've never gotten shorn. So Fiona, we hope she has a lovely life.
She seemed to be kind of chilling in her little cave.
She certainly did.
Yeah.
And now she's chilling in a 5-star area. Hopefully the Scots take good care of her. Quick look outside. I got your first alert weather forecast that is coming right up.
Plus, we're getting the early